Okay, so what's up with the NRA? This is a fascinating take. In fact, I've been thinking that I should write a little more in-depth op-ed about this, but you know, maybe for tomorrow. I don't know. It's been kicking around the back of my brain here. Bill Weir is a reporter for CNN, and he was being interviewed about Greg Abbott's move to pardon Daniel Perry. Daniel Perry is a soldier who showed up in his car at a Black Lives Matter protest when his car was approached by a black protester who was armed, who had a rifle. When his car was approached, he rolled down the window, pulled out his pistol, and shot the guy dead. He was convicted of murder by a jury of his peers, has not yet been sentenced, I believe. And Greg Abbott says, we should probably pardon this guy. After all, he's a white guy who killed a black man at a BLM protest. I mean, you know, what could be more all American and Republican? And, you know, Bill Weir says, he starts talking about Harlan Carter. Now, I've written about Harlan Carter. I've talked about Harlan Carter. Most people don't know anything about him. Harlan Carter was a guy who lived back down on the border, the area around the Texas-Mexico border back in the 1950s. And near or on his property, he murdered a 15-year-old Mexican kid with a shotgun, killed him in cold blood, and was convicted of that murder. He was released from jail 2 years early because the judge failed to instruct the jury that there could have been a self-defense claim. And so Harlan Carter, after he got out of prison for murdering a Mexican kid, 15-year-old, went on to become the president of the National Rifle Association. And he was the guy who changed the NRA in the 1970s from a marksman, sportsman, gun safety organization into an organization that has been championing arming white people for a coming race war ever since. Bill Weir says this is like canonizing the Kyle Rittenhouses of the world. He says his messages were there. Perry posted that day. He's talking about the guy that the governor wants to pardon. One day saying, you know, I may have to kill a few people on my way to work. They're riding outside my apartment complex. I might go to Dallas to shoot looters. Right. I mean, this is pretty straightforward stuff. The NRA has become, in my opinion, something akin to a terrorist organization in the United States. Certainly many Americans are terrorized by their actions. What say you?